Yeah, Eclipse 8 makes like a fraction of the damage you take last for the entire level. Like it curses you. Like if you had a tonic affliction. No, truly, for Captain, Eclipse 8 should not be that bad. Like, I think that they are completely correct. Most of the damage that you get, like, that you're forced into is going to come from projectiles that you as Captain delete. Like, the amount of damage that you just don't take as Captain compared to other characters is actually ridiculous. This is on Eclipse 5. You can see the number. Oh. And Eclipse 5 is... What does 5 add? Man, I really did forget all these. I think 6 is XP. 5 is halved healing. Yeah, halved healing sucks. 6 is less XP and money. Or at least I think XP is included in that. But boy, is less money drops kind of tedious. Because it's not even, like, harder. Like, Eclipse 6 doesn't add difficulty. It just kind of makes the game slower. Because, I mean, the presumption of that being worth being Eclipse 6 is that the timer matters, which is just not correct. I'll get close enough to get some extra damage out of this. So yeah, all Eclipse 6 does is just make it a little more tedious. Things take longer, but aren't any harder. Very good. Ah, the mountain shrine. I will probably die. Oh, never mind. We're going to take 3 of these. I knew it would take that first. Sure, I'll do this. I'm spending so many moon donuts and not like making any back. Hey, Kestrel, thank you. Okay, I can't see the other one. Okay, it's mystery. I do want movement speed, and I don't have to worry about having to go back to this printer for that one. Oh, okay, so today's a good day. Now I just have to live through this mountain shrine. I just need some chance-based effects now. Must you? That's like pretty inconvenient. This is gonna take a while. I think that we are gonna do this very, very slowly. Okay, so I'm gonna be on this level for like 15 minutes. Unfortunately for me and everyone. No, there are no predictions that we've determined for this game. Oh boy. These guys really are not cool. I should have been looking around for like drones and stuff. Like there's a drone, that would have helped me. I should have really considered this mountain shrine more carefully. And now I'm trapped. Oh, but this is good. This is empty for now. And get some good percentage in. Well, assuming I walk out of here, I'm 100% gonna buy me some drone. You know, the one drone that is available. Halved healing makes this so much more tedious than it already would have been. Oh my goodness, there are so many of these nerds. Oh, this sucks. What are you guys doing? I don't want to see that. That's nasty. I mean, as far as first level bosses, yeah, I would much rather not fight a Vagrant than fight a Vagrant. Like 100% of the time, I don't want to fight a Vagrant. Oh my goodness, there's so many enemies here. If only I had a single item of value here. That would help me against all of this horde of enemies. 29%. Not owning. I mean, technically the clover is increasing my chance of crit by like 0.9%. You know, we're at almost 2% instead of only 1%. That's the real gaming, you know? My health's been pretty steady this whole time. You know, I take a hit here, heal for 2 minutes, take another hit. Pill Jr., thank you for the 24-month sub. Okay, this is the danger. But this is fine. Okay, it's probably gonna do it again just to inconvenience me. I'm gonna take this shorter path like this. Oh, a chest. Okay. I would very much like to kill the one that is almost dead. This is bad. I'm dead. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, that's like worth risking my entire run for. That moon donut. Okay, one down. Okay, I want to kill these elites. Maybe don't. Maybe just think of daunting. Oh, could you not? Could you please don't? Alright, well, I have a very brief moment. Alright, we got like 12% in there. And I get this, so truly I'm a master of my craft. Oops. Meant to be grounded for that. Lost a lot of solid movement. I mean, really, wisps just kind of suck. Like, wisps are a really glaring example of one of the main design flaws with this game. Oh, you'd love to see it. Wow, this is some clownery. If ever I've seen clownery in my life. All right, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab the chest, and then we're gonna get carried by the place. Carried. I mean, medkit is not particularly good, but it's what I'm stuck with. Carry, please. I'll do visions. I'm commando. I'm like about that. Purity is tempting, honestly, with what I've got. Healing on crit is like kind of decent, but yeah, sure. That's exactly how I wanted that to go, actually. And obviously I don't have enough greens, so. I mean, Visions is also just, or Purity is really good with Visions. Like, you want that. But Clover. There is not an item bot anymore. It used to be. If it's an item I have, just ask me and I can hover over it. Y'all's too fast. Dang, Eclipse 4 modifier, you know? That made last level a lot more of a hassle than it would have been. I know 247 means that we're looking at a 123 price for a basic chest on the second level. 123 is like, I can conceivably regularly make it to the third stage and have a 123 price. This is good. Like, the time I'm currently at is a, you could be leaving this level by now kind of time. Ah, dang it. Yeah, okay, so the initial hit for Visions, the one that does like barely any, the stick shot, has like a 0.1 proc coefficient, and obviously almost no damage. And then the explosion has a 1.0 proc coefficient. It's 0.2 now. All right, cool. We take those wins, I guess. I mean, not that that initial hit that does like almost no damage matters if it procs something. That's the thing. Because like every proc is based on the amount of damage that attack does. So if the stick procs something, yeah, I get 300% of 2. It's not, it doesn't matter. For bleed though, it does matter. Because bleed is not tied to the damage of the hit that applies it. That's called item stats mod. Yeah, bleed is still like your best on hit effect and worth building around on almost every character. They haven't nerfed it yet. They probably won't. It does make the meta a little more singular in a bad way, and you know, I may not be about that, but at least it's kind of satisfying, so it's not the worst outcome. Honestly, I'm about to take Chrono Bobble. I know, the dumb multi-meta is at least fun as well. Like, it's real dumb. But, I mean, it is more interesting than regular multi-builds. Multi is not a very fun or interesting character. Yeah, I started playing this game day one. Though, even if you didn't know, I don't know how you'd get the impression of new from this kind of run. Even just looking that I'm on Eclipse 5. I'm gonna buy this. Screw it. I'm gonna skip that. I've got fine money. Because I've been wasting so much time. We do have another Blorb, though. Boy, do I want to get rid of some items. Okay, he'll die. That's true. A lot of people would see 20 minutes on stage 2 and be like, huh? But slowly, one at a time, I will educate the world. That's actually real nice. Yeah, I haven't been playing this game lately very much. Used to play it most days. And now I'm kind of getting back into it, I guess, to prepare for the update. I guess. I am missing one thing. I don't have the environment log for the new stage. I don't know. I don't really think that the timer being irrelevant is a big deal. Well, the thing is, it's not that it's bad to go fast or bad to go slow, it's just that it doesn't matter. Basically, you have as much time as you need on each level. If you want to get every item on the level, that is perfectly okay. The game will not really punish you for that if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, you know, cheap legendary's a viable thing. It's just that, I mean, even if it costs 5,000 because you've taken, you know, 8 minutes a stage or something, you have the time to get that and it's not a big deal. But like, yeah, going fast, you'll still be able to win. So whichever way is your preference. Like, you know, one way isn't right or wrong, it's just however you have fun. Okay, so I would trade all of my greens for something good. I'm pretty sure that they said there will be a new Stage 5 in the update. There's Transcendence, so that's like a big deal. Nice. Yeah, so I don't need either of these, and I don't care which Stage 3 I get. I don't want that use item. I don't want Focused Convergence. We're good to go. And I mean, hey, you know, fortunately for me, I actually hadn't gotten any healing items yet. Well, I have one, but it's also a crit item, so I'm fine with just having a crit item. Will they make Mithrix good? I doubt it. I mean, why would they do that? No, didn't they say they were adding like an alternate to the final boss or something? Not like an alternate final boss, but another way to finish a run? What's the difference between shield and HP? In most scenarios, you probably don't want shield. Shield doesn't heal, except if you don't get hit for like 7 seconds. But then it heals really, really fast. So the reason that I want shield in this scenario is that on Eclipse, there are multiple things that debuff health. Eclipse 1 gives you your starting health for the level is 50%. Eclipse 3 makes it so that your fall damage is doubled and lethal. You can die to fall damage. But with Transcendence specifically, you only have 1 health. So the most fall damage you can take is 2. So it negates fall damage. That's Eclipse 3 negated, Eclipse 1 negated. And Eclipse 5 cuts your healing in half for health. And it negates that as well. So basically, if you're playing Eclipse, then Transcendence is like a god item. It's just like, oh yes, by the way, Eclipse no longer applies half of the debuffs. But if you're not playing Eclipse, there's really no reason to ever take Transcendence. Except for fun. Like, it just doesn't add value in those scenarios. Which is fine. I like that it does add a lot of value in Eclipse, though. Like, I like that Eclipse has changed an item from never take to always take. And like, you do have to play differently around it because of the whole don't get hit for 7 seconds thing if you're in danger. Whereas you can kind of like stay aggro if you've got the right healing items. Not to say either one is better or worse as a style, it's just like, you know, both exist. And that's cool. I was about to hit this, but you know what? Yeah, you know what? I'd be fine with that. If you manage to kill the newt, you deserve to get the items. No, I don't think petting the dog is a stat change that would summon the Lord of the Jammed. All right, everybody. This is worth the money, so I will take the time to kill all these. Sadly, in Eclipse, Wisp is not actually all that valuable to me. Like, it'll be nice, but it's one of the items that I do hope to get rid of by the 5th level, by the end of the 5th level. Yeah, it's true. I also would not recommend being the newt. It was, it's not a very powerful state of being. That's medkit? Yeah. Did that mod ever get updated? I think so. I mean, I still have roar cheats sitting on my desktop in case I ever want to put it in. But I do not... Yeah, I'll take it. And I mean, I assume it's even been updated since I put it on my desktop. Like, I think it works with 1.0, basically. But like, there aren't new things that I would want to play as so much, right? Yeah, the grenade at its close radius damage can proc the band. Yeah. That's still good. Of course, for the most part, I want to put my band procs on my use item when I have the option. And of course, I would like more ATG missiles. That'd be good. I mean, there aren't really many reasonable ways to fix pause buffering. Like, I guess it would be easy to just make it so that if you pause, the chest keeps going. But in that case, pause buffering is still a strat, just in a different way, because you can use it to not extend the timer or be in danger, you know? So that just makes adaptive chests safe, but you have to react with 2 keys instead of 1 key, right? So that wouldn't be bad, except that that would be a different kind of balance concern. So I feel like there's not really a good way. I mean, I guess you could cancel an adaptive chest if you pause. That would kind of suck. It's just like there's not a great way to balance around the existence of pause buffering. It's kind of one of those things that's just like, well, it exists, and that's just how it is. Single player game, you do what you want. You can't do it in multiplayer, so. Have it instantly switch when you unpause, that would be kind of funny. Make the item invisible when you pause. You can still like realize that one. Like, I don't think that would be much of a deterrent. I think that instantly switching when you pause would be good enough. Or like when you unpause, that is. Definitely unpause rather than pause. But like, yeah, I don't really think that there's anything wrong with pause buffering. You can only do it in single player anyway. This isn't a competitive game. It's not some kind of absurd advantage. Chances are you don't even get anything that great from an adaptive chest. I wish to be gone. No, they're not gonna patch it. I have like the utmost faith that nothing will change about pause buffering. Honestly, even with pause buffering, those chests are more than likely useless to you. You probably won't get anything particularly great. That's what I want to see. That's more band procs, which is nice. But yeah, generally it's just like settling for the first low tier useful item that you're like down for, that like matches your build in any way. They're not as good as in the first game where you could regularly get reds from them, or at least semi-regularly. Like, they definitely seem to have a lower drop chance of higher tier stuff than in Risk of Rain 1. Alright, I'm about it. Definitely want fuel cell. What was this, though? I don't need the feather in this case, but I do want the feather. I will take the feather instead of the fuel cell, unfortunately. Not because I needed to avoid the fall damage, obviously, but just because it is a very important layer of mobility. Ouch. That's not what I want to see here. Okay, well. Oh boy, does it have health, let me tell you. I don't know, I feel like the odds of getting a red from a tier 2 chest are pretty high in this game. Ooh, I feel very bad about this scenario. I'm just gonna fight these until they die. And then I'll be loaded and I'll buy everything. I mean, that is kind of how combat shrines go, I guess. I mean, there are more guaranteed gold chests in this game as well. Like, even on the 5th stage in Risk of Rain 1, sometimes there just wasn't a gold chest. I think one layout almost never had it, and one layout had it most of the time, but not every time. Right? I don't know, I feel like red acquisition is a little more consistent in this game. Yeah, that's true. The blood shrines giving you items instead of money were nice. And the like super blood shrine that took percentage of your health, gave you 2 items. Some good stuff right there. No, I don't want an effigy of grief. What do you think this is? Crit. I do want crit. Go Nerogami. Yeah, jump height in the first game mattered for getting to various things. Okay, great. It's about time I get a scrapper. I want to change up a lot of my build at this point. Okay, only give it 3. More is just not worth. I guess what I'm feeling is just that the sources of reds are different. I probably have more runs in this game where I have more red items than in Risk of Rain 1 as well, I think. 65.57. Dang, that is expensive. That's fine. Is this open? I feel like this is open this run. Yeah. Yep, I got Clover like almost immediately this run. And I guess I haven't gotten another one since, so sometimes that's how it works out. Also, kind of bummed it only summoned one Magma Worm. It said Magma Worms. And I mean, I know it always pluralizes, but what if it didn't lie to me? Just hit me with some truth instead. Okay, great. Death Mark. I can probably activate Death Mark, but I'm gonna take more band action. $65.57. Sure is a number. Like, I know I was up over like 5K, but I'll just get it at the end. I always do. I'm getting stuck. Oh, that guy's threatening to my very, like, existence. Okay, it's gone. Oh, actually, I'm gonna hit 65.57 in the middle of this combat, so I guess I'll just go get the red item. Yes, gasoline is an effect for Death Mark. That's super good for me. Yeah, this game has online co-op. Even has like matchmaking, like so you can play with randoms. You don't have to like play with your friends or anything. Oh, apparently I've crawled into Boss Town. I really want that item just because it is an item. Like, it's not even an item that matters to me, it's an item. Therefore, it is more important than surviving. Sadly, I also just have to clear this place out. There's just, like, the teleporters in here, and my life sucks, and stuff's going on. Yeah, this game has a screen color problem in several places. Cool. All right, we're free. Let's fight now. Will you overload? Nope. Easy peasy then. Until something just kind of kills me. But I think actually I just kind of killed everything. Easy peasy. Sadly, it did not give me a perforator, which is really all I ever want. Oh, I'm gonna leave for a minute. I just need like a second. Now, level bosses have like almost always more than 2 options. So predictions are best for things that only have 2 options. Man, must you? All right, so we need a scrapper on the next level. It's time. Whether or not I get a red item that stage is a little iffy as well, because I could get a first item and then, you know, no time for getting predictions in. I'm just gonna leave. If I die. Yeah, I mean, 1 per run does the run win is reasonable. How much? 790. All right. Predicting for the next level? Yeah, that one makes more sense. Magworms, that's fine. Kind of wish I did take the purity. See you, Danger Noodle. Is that... What the frick are you doing here? That is, like, extremely uncool, my guy. Up. All right, so we're gonna kite this around for the next 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna find a mountain shrine and we're gonna get to do it again, but for the boss. The boss will be slightly easier though if it's one of these. Well, this is going to be an adventure. I was just thinking about fireworks, you know? Oh, it has so much health. That was like a really dumb risk. But who would I be if I didn't take it? Yeah, Mithrix doesn't get teddy bears, and Clover does not affect teddy bear chance. I missed a healing chest. Let's go back. I mean, yeah, I won't have them, but I have range, so I can just attack him from afar until I get them back. Like, I can literally sit there for 20 minutes. I had a 40-minute, like, phase 4 Mithrix once, recently-ish. Like, I don't care. It's not like timer matters on Mithrix especially, so I'll waste as much time as I have to beat that phase. It's not like there's any danger in that phase. You just stay far away. Yep, there's the mountain shrine. We knew it was coming. I don't know where my blue friend is. Oh, that's. You know? I really would like to get a scrapper before messing with that, though. Like, I don't want to just spit stuff into it, because I'm going to lose good things. No, Mithrix gets damage reduction from the armor plating. The only things he doesn't take are, like, Tougher Times, Razor Wire, and, like, one other thing. Two other things? It's not very much. Yeah, he gets medkit. If he's medkitting to full, that's like entirely on you. That's just like you made bad build choices. Crowbar, yeah, I think he doesn't get crowbar. What happened to the blue guy? What? Alright, well, we're getting full crit, full bleed. But, like, please give me a scrapper? It would make my day. Guess we're doing this the sucky way. Right, he doesn't get the urn. Alright, well, it actually makes a huge difference in my build to do this now, so I'm going to do those now. Yeah, it's going to take teddy bears, which will be very, very unfortunate. Ouch, dude. What if you left me right the heck alone? So I'm gonna leave them chilling, since there's no advantage to picking them up and then having the other scrapper take them away. Okay, guys. What is that? Red kit. Who cares? Yeah, I'm leaving them on the ground because of the other scrapper. Once I'm finished with, or not scrapper, the other printer. Once I'm finished with both printers, then I take it all. Clover, it's not half, but yes, I could stop early. That's a shame to lose. Okay, that's probably enough of those. So let's go to the next step. How many do I have? I have 2. I mean, looks like they fell off the edge. They're fine. Oh yeah, a couple did. Huh, how weird. Alright, that's enough of both of those. And I didn't really lose value for the most part. That was actually very good. Sadly, my greens... Well, I could trade away all of my greens, really. So if there's a good red... that would actually make a difference in my success rate on the next level, then we may as well. Yeah, if your proc coefficient... I think it depends. Alright, another... Oh no. Very nice. Not a very valuable item to me. Like, it's kind of past its point of value. I'm gonna run away and not get hit for a minute here. I mean, if you have a lower proc coefficient, like say you're captain and your proc coefficient is on your primary is 0.75 or whatever, you need 9 daggers instead of 7 or something like that. So like, yeah, I need more to always get a proc from the stick rather than just the explosion. But it just doesn't matter all that much. Because I kept most of the valuable items, which is what I think matters more, probably. It sucks that there are no scrappers this, like, entire run. That was pretty unfortunate. I'm trying to think what red items would even be worth trading away greens for, just on the off chance that I lose my bands or ATGs. Behemoth. Yeah, okay, I'd take a behemoth. Why not? Yes, proc coefficient does affect the length of time of a status effect applied by a proc from it. All right, so the grounded Chimera is probably going to be a little annoying. Really? You just don't want to? Okay, so I'll wait them out to... Oh no, they're moving too quick. I'm gonna keep waiting. I mean, I can't fight the Lunar Scavenger in Eclipse, so it's been quite a while. Because, like, you can't obliterate an Eclipse. Thought there was one right here. Guess I'm crazy. Oh no, there it is. Have I seen the mod that adds items from Gungeon? No, I did not know that was a thing. Is it, like, good? Because that sounds pretty funny. You need more than 40 daggers to get a 100% proc chance on the stick. Dang, that's a lot of daggers. I should look at it. Like, even if I don't play it, I should look at it. Like, look it up. Gungeon is a very good game. Every game could use a little Gungeon. Can I slide in here? No. I mean, if I went all in on my dagger printer there, I would have had enough. Surely. Yeah, I know there's one for Risk of Rain 1 items. I don't think I have enough jumps. I do. Band's kind of funny, but no Soulbound and Desk Plant, those are no value. All right, so I mean, I guess it's a good thing we didn't get a printer of any, you know, importance, or a scrapper, because none of the printers had any importance. And gesture would be nice, but I don't need it, so I'm actually just gonna save my moon donuts. I've been spending a lot and not making them back. I don't need anything from back there. Too bad I have so many clutter items, though. Like, I would definitely get rid of the majority of my items for the sake of just getting things back faster. You won your first run of Gungeon? Are you a god? Or do you just mean you won for the first time? which is very impressive because, again, Gungeon's a very hard game, so good job either way. Ah. Okay. For the first time. Okay, good. Because I was going to say, if you won your very first run, you're like an ascendant gamer, and you need to be stopped. I'm not maintaining my bleed very well. I'm gonna jump. Yeah. Alright, that's a win for phase 1. Oh, that's excellent, Bunny Moat. Okay, that's also excellent. Yeah, my damage output's okay. Phase 3 is still gonna be hard. Oh. You like free kills here. Come on. Great. I don't really know very much about Gungeon modding. So I wouldn't be surprised if there was one that let you choose how much curse to start with. But I do not, in fact, have any certainty. Chimera is here. Oh, I'm getting hit there. Dang, that's a lot of bleed. Boy, did he die. Okay, so now he's stealing my items. My goal is get up here before he's done. Yeah, Risk of Rain 1 and 2 are very different games. I guess realistically speaking, Risk of Rain 1 has more design problems. Dang, Transcendence isn't even gonna matter. Easy game. No, I don't think there's any kind of pattern or easy way to like know where the teleporter is going to be. If you really have a bad time with teleporter spawns in the first game, though, just turn the zoom out. Like if you do the max zoom distance, you can see pretty much the entire level on screen at any given time. So you can see where the teleporter is and then just change it back if you really don't like that zoom level. Yeah, the syringe aesthetic puts several syringes on the character model. Geez, so we're on to Eclipse 6 with this character. Boop. Well, that's good. At least we got one win today. Lose. Or ride. I think it says ride. How and why, I don't know.